What's happening, YouTube? It's fucking freezing. I'm in here in New Jersey putting bars on niggas. You know, the New Jersey rappers. But it's thinking, as usual, you know, it's a dangerous thing. And I was pondering on the fact of the construct of reality, which at times seems very complex. And within that complexities, there's a Bible verse. I was thinking actually all the way here. It's kind of a trucker thing. I would like to assume that most truckers think a lot, and some do. But not many think accurately. I could tell. And not many think efficiently. And I too self-reflect on myself, and there's always room for improvement at all times. Even if I obtain perfection, there's always room for improvement. And with that being said, perfection can be found in the Bible. Period. And it hasn't been proven wrong. And one of those perfecting things that through our ignorance and our unwittingly submission to things that are ungodly, most importantly, fear, we stray into paths that weren't even meant to be gone down. And I know I'm going into a complex feed of it. I don't even know what title I want to put to this. I'm just put daily thoughts, because this is kind of like what I daily think about. But one of those perfected jewels that were gifted to us, which is God and is from God, you know, because like can only produce like. I'll let you ponder on that. Let that marinate. Like can only produce like. Get to know your word. But this perfection that's given to you, be still and know that I am God. There's many other things that also perfectly align with the word and never contradicts it, even if it may seem at first glance. It's just depending on positioning. But in action, I'm going to explain how you can, in simplicity, because once you master things in simplicity, you can take it to higher levels of complexity and it'll still be masterful. Just like a boxer mastering the jab. The jab is the foundation usually for all knockouts. And we're in a spiritual fight. So when you're still, you can see things happening. You're focused. You're not fearful. And you're aware of reality. And on a micro scale of reality that we deal day to day, you'll have things that you want to accomplish mentally first, because everything's mental. Like say you wanted to go through a playlist. You wanted to go through your phone, YouTube. You wanted to drive a certain way. Someone's agitating you. You had an intention in your mind that you really wanted to push, but something is nudging you here or there. Have you taken the time to ask yourself what is nudging you and for what? And have you even allowed yourself to see what that nudge is? We're nudged by all the wrong things, and we allow all the wrong things to nudge us, and we believe our view of things is perfection. But when have we relinquished control and said, let me sit on top like a king, or an heir of a king, or a queen, or a prince? Doesn't matter. Let me sit on top like royalty. And let me look from a high vantage point. Let me sit back. Let me just stop for a second. And let me view what's really going on. When I stop here, other ideas pop in. Things that aren't physical. We're so physical. We're so mammon focused. We're so 3D with it. I don't know. There's another word that's escaped me at the moment. But I don't want to make this long because I can make it so in-depth. These thoughts, this subject that I'm speaking on, I was pondering for about like 2 hours. So it's quite in-depth. But It doesn't need to be complex. And that's pretty much the message. Anyways, that being said, God knows your value. Do you?